I think my boyfriend may be a nice guy. TLDR, my BF has been displaying some sexist remarks and behavior towards women, and I am getting concerned. I have been dating my BF for 4 months now. He's a really sweet guy. Like, he pays attention to what I like. Gets me amazing gifts. Our sex life is great. My parents like him. The works. He's very respectful of my body and listens when I say no to something. But as we've continued dating, I'm noticing some weird stuff about how he thinks about gender and other issues. The first issue came up when I was FB stalking him at the beginning of the relationship. He knew I was looking at his FB and didn't mind, and even joked about some of his old pics on there. I saw an old post from like 2018 where he said something along the lines of women complain about not finding good guys, but it's because they put them in the friend zone. Real typical nice guy stuff. There were also some pics of him in a fedora as a teen, which I thought was cringe but funny. I casually asked about it, and he said that it was because he was going through a bad breakup at the time and was being dramatic. I accepted that and didn't think much of it. One of the themes that he's been really hounding me about is how I'll likely be the breadwinner if things get serious. He repeatedly asks me if I'm going to get angry at him in the future if he doesn't get a degree or certification. He's insecure about not having gone to college. I always reassure him that it's fine, and that as long as he's working and contributing as well as he can, I don't care. He says that, a lot of times, if women make more than their husband, they leave. It just strikes me as weird that he's so insecure about me making more, and so terrified I'll leave over it. There's been a couple more instances where he's tried to not all men, or, well, I don't do that, when I bring up gender issues or something that I went through because I'm a woman. Today was super weird though. We were on the phone earlier this morning, and he told me that he and his ex had been at a convention, and his ex had pissed him off. He said he didn't remember what she had done exactly, but she was being hypocritical about something. He then told me that, because he was mad at her, he wanted to buy a lewd figurine and compare it to her. I straight up told him, that's super fucked. Like, I know she was a bitch, but that's really not cool. And he agreed that it was fucked, but blamed it on his headspace. A few hours after that, we were texting and got on the topic of thinking about kids. Just for fun, I'm child-free, and we haven't been together long. He said he thought about it sometimes, what it would be like. I asked him what he imagined, and he said he would want a boy because they're easier. I asked him what he meant by that, and he kinda obfuscated and wouldn't give me an answer. He finally called me, and I asked what he meant by boys are easier. He said, "You've really never heard that? It's like I have to worry about less." I again asked him what that meant, and he stuttered something about girls having a higher risk for kidnapping. I got quiet cause I was genuinely speechless, and he got agitated and asked if I was getting upset at him for his opinion. I just asked if I could call him back cause I really didn't know what to say. There's been a few other weird instances that aren't as serious, commenting, "Wow, that's a nice poster," about a poster of a comic book character who was nearly nude. Some of his gaming friends say a lot of bigoted shit, etc. But I'm starting to worry that he's like a misogynist, or that he believes women are inferior or irritating. We really do get along so well besides this. He's working with me through some mental health issues. He does thoughtful stuff all the time. He's so affectionate and kind. But it's really starting to give me the creeps when he talks about women.